I'm Agnesmary Selvaraj. Okay, I'm born on 8 January 1980. Oops, my age is revealed. Okay, 8 January 1980. Born and brought up in Klang itself. Father is a telecom staff, mother is a housewife, and I have a sister named Silver Mary. So I had my early education in kindergarten, then Methodist Girls School, Standard 1 up to Form 5. After my school life, I continued my mechanical engineering in Polytechnic Kota Baru, Kelantan for 3 years. That's where my education ends. And then, meanwhile, since 5 years old, I learned Bharatanatyam, and I complete my whole set of Bharatanatyam when I'm 22 years old. When I was 5 years old, right, I was watching Salange Oli in my house. So that movie, I don't know what makes me click that I want to learn Bharatanatyam. Since I watched that movie, I was keep on dancing in my house. Whenever my mother called me, I'll dance and go to, I won't walk. So they like, every time you are dancing, so they enrolled me in my Bharatanatyam class.
அவங்க வந்து சின்ன பிள்ளைலேருந்து டான்ஸ் ஆடிக்கிட்டே தான் இருப்பாங்க. பாத்ரூமில் குளிக்கும் போது பாட்டு பாடிக்கிட்டு தான் இருப்பாங்க. அப்புறம் அதுக்கு வந்து டான்ஸ் ரொம்ப ஆர்வம் இருந்துச்சு. கேட்கப்ப டான்ஸு அப்படின்னு. அப்போ நான் 5 வயசில் அது வந்து டான்ஸ் கிளாஸில் போட்டேன்.
My classes were set on every Sunday. without fail, I wanted to go to the class. Every Sunday I'll wake up. When my schooling time, I'll take lots of leaves. I don't want to go to school. I don't like to go to school. But when it comes to Sunday, I'll get ready for my class. I never stopped dancing. Since I'm 5 years old, primary school I used to dance. Secondary I used to dance. When I go to my college life, also I used to dance all in the school, college functions. When in Kota Baru they have a Deepavali night, I was invited to do dancing over there. It was dancing all the while, never stop. As first we enroll, we have to learn the adavas, the steps. So since 5 years old, then I was doing I got my first Salanga Puja when I was 8 years old, 8 to 9 age like that. So all the while I was learning adavas. After that only we was taught dancing in a song. So after that, after my Salanga Puja, I do some performance, few performances, temple, functions, opening ceremonies of the things, everything until I was Form 5 like that. Since 5 years old, I am learning Bharatanatyam, you know, a bit soft, my fingers, and I cannot do mechanical engineering. That's the course I got when I enrolled in Polytechnic. And I'm art student. So, but I still remember when first time I go to my college, right? My mother keep her bangle to pay the fees for my studies. So that scene come to my mind. I say, okay, I need to study. I cannot even fail one subject because if I fail the subject, I need to pay and resit for the exam.
ரொம்ப எங்கள்கிட்ட வந்து ரொம்ப இது இல்லை. ஏன்னா அவங்க ரொம்ப சாயமாக நாங்கள் பாட்டி, அவங்க அப்பாவை பார்த்தவங்க, அவங்க கூட தான். அவங்க இல்லைன்னு சொன்னால் அவங்க வீட்டில் இருக்கிறது அழுகும். என்னென்னு பார்த்தா அழுதுகிட்டே தான் இருக்கும். அழுதுகிட்டு இருப்பாங்க. அவங்க கூட எங்கே போயிடுவாங்க. இப்போ நான் இல்லைன்னு கூட வந்துடுவாங்க. அவங்க பாட்டி இல்லைன்னா அது இருக்காது. அதனால என்ன அவங்க பாட்டி கூட அனுப்பி விட்ருவோம் எங்கே போனாலும். அப்புறம் அப்படியே படிச்சுக்கிட்டே இருக்கும்போது என்ன அது சொல்லுவாங்க, கொஞ்சம் சுட்டித்தனம் ரொம்ப, ஆர்வ குறைவை ரொம்ப, தகிரி சலின்னு சொல்ல முடியும். அப்போ அது வந்து வீட்டில் வந்து அப்படியே போயிட்டு டான்ஸ், அங்கே டான்ஸ், இங்கே டான்ஸ் எல்லாம் ஆடிக்கிட்டு இருக்கும்போது அப்புறம் படிப்புலாம் முடிஞ்ச கையோட அப்புறம் எங்களுக்கு ஒரு ஆசை தான். ஆனால் அவங்க அப்பாவுக்கு வந்து பிள்ளைங்களை வந்து படிக்க ரொம்ப ஒரு ஆசை.
After my college, my first work was as a customer service in a courier service company. I enjoyed the work. Every morning goes to work, wear my headset, sit down over and then answering the calls. And I was handling the company's major clients. So I have direct contact with my CEO of the company, which I was doing pretty well. But deep in my heart, I still wanted to finish my Arangetram. So while working, I still started to talk to my parents. I tried to convince them that I wanted to go to India and finish up my dancing, the course. Of course, very polite, like manja, like asking them, I want to go there, I want to finish up there, can I? My mother, actually they really wanted to, they want me, but not enough cash to all come with me to study. So alas, at the one point I like resist, no, I want to finish up Arangetram, age is catching up, I want to finish up. Then my father said, okay, we will send you with one condition. You go, learn, come back alone. No one is going to follow you. I like, oh my God. But you know, I wanted to learn dancing. So I say, okay. Without thinking twice, I say, okay, you just send me, I'll go learn and I'll come back. So that's when that journey started. My father prepared me a ticket with go and flow. She said, you go, if you cannot survive, come back. And I said, okay, I won't come back. I want to finish up. Okay. Then my mother was crying. She said, you're going low, how are you going to low? I still remember the day they want to send me off right in the airport. My mother was crying and not me. I like, don't cry, I'm going to learn dancing, I'll come back safely. That's when first time me flying to India.
அப்பா முதல்ல வந்து ஆரம்பத்தில் வேணான்னு தான் சொன்னார். அப்புறம் எனக்குலாம் ஆசை வந்து சரி இந்தியாவுக்கு அனுப்பி விடுவோம் அப்படின்னு. அப்புறம் அவங்க அப்பா என்ன செஞ்சார், பாலியில் வந்து படிப்பெல்லாம் முடிச்சுட்டு வந்து ஒரு 2 மாதம் தான் வீட்டில் இருந்திருப்பாங்க. அப்புறம் இந்தியாவுக்கு போனாங்க. டிக்கெட்லாம் எடுத்து கொடுத்து காலை ஃப்ளைட்டு 9 மணி ஃப்ளைட்டு போனால் நானும் உங்கள் அப்பா தான் போனோம். போய் இறக்கி விட்டு அவங்க பாட்டுக்கு விறுவிறுன்னு இறங்கி போய் அவங்க பாட்டுக்கு எல்லாம் செஞ்சு அவங்க பாட்டுக்கு ஃப்ளைட் ஏறிட்டாங்க. எனக்கு வீட்டில் வந்து ஒரே அழுகை. ஐயோ பிள்ளை போணுச்சு ஒண்டியே, அவங்க அப்பாவும் சரியான கவலைப்பட்டார். எங்கள் பிள்ளை ஒண்டியே போணுச்சு, ஒரு ஃபோன் ஒன்றுமே காணுமே அப்படின்னுக்கிட்டு. அப்புறம் ஒரு ஃபோன் வந்துச்சு. ஃபோன் வந்து பார்த்தா நம்ம மருமகன் பிள்ளை அடிக்கிறாரு.
Actually, first time I met her in a bus inside the bus. Actually, while traveling from Shalam to Kapar, I saw her. Actually, the whole bus is silent. The 2-person voice is there. One is Agnes, another one is her friend. She just laughing. So first thought was, why is she laughing like that? And then I just stopped. Then again they laugh again. The group, I don't know what they discuss or what is the story about, but they laugh again. So I thought, who going to marry this girl? My first impression is, oh, why is she so laugh like this? Cannot be quiet. Who going to marry her? Basically that guy. There's a waiting place before we go to office. There's a place where bus come and pick up us. So I saw her, and frequently we have conversation. Actually, she's different. There's some conversation between us, whatever she's sharing about her past life and her studies all. So at that time I feel like she's different, quite little bit different. That is our first conversation and impression. I'm a background is my religious is my background. So actually I don't like love at all. My thought is like that. Even ladies also, I have a gap. This my learning with what people teach me like actually. So I saw her. I have so many conversation with her, but I never felt like I have a feeling towards her actually. Until she said next week I'm going to leave the company and to resign. At that time I feel something inside of me actually. At that time I feel, but you know right, I'm a religious guy. I cannot simply express my feeling. So I felt the feeling ready, but I hold it actually. How I can fall in love? I cannot fall in love. It's something bad ready. Need to wait. Mother's parents all need to agree. All the cultures might come to mind, but all the cultures is there. But beyond that, there's another force. Something push me actually. I don't know good or bad, but that's what happened lah. So when her last day, she going to leave. I think July something like 21st or 27th or something. That is her last day actually. That day actually I wake up very early. I need to 6:30 I take bus enough ready. But on the day actually I take 5:30 or 5:40 plus actually. So even I cannot sleep actually. It is all going to end. 5:40 actually I wake up, and then I want to walk to my bus station to take the bus. Even that day my father also wake up early with me together, because he care about me. He wants send his motorbike. He wants send drop me to bus station actually. Then the bus, I think what kind of a religious boy I am actually. I thought so many religious thoughts, so many positive. Now just to see a girl, I wake up this early. They wake up somehow. My father want to send me drop to the bus station until, and then she give me money, all take care. So I actually very early I reached the place today. I waiting for actually. After that actually that day she didn't come at all actually. I don't know, maybe someone dropped her, I don't know, but she left early already actually. So I think the bus actually, and the company waiting for her lah. While waiting she didn't come, right? So we took bus ready, we go to company ready. I looking for her, but she not there. But before she left on the day, she come and meet up me actually. We have conversation. Still my ego is there lah. I didn't express actually. I think after for a while suddenly I feel like I need to call her. So many time already didn't call. I want to call her lah. I got her. That time handphone less, right? I think landline is most lah. Her house also got phone line lah. So I called her lah. Called her, said I think her mother pick up actually. My mother-in-law lah. Now mother-in-law. That time her mother lah. Called her, pick up phone. She said, can I talk to Agnes? No, Agnes went to India already. That time, Vatto Mara ready la. Vatto Mara ready, but still my mistake also, right? Didn't express. I didn't take a single step towards to express actually. Basically, my mindset actually la.
मूषिकवाहन मोदक हस्त चामर कर्ण विलंबित सूत्र वामन रूप महेश्वर पुत्र विघ्न विनायक पाद नमस्ते मूषिकवाहन मोदक हस्त चामर कर्ण विलंबित सूत्र वामन
Now when I turn back and see, I really don't know how I get the guts. I don't know where I'm going to study. I don't know where I'm going to stay. But thank God I have a contact of one of my, can say pen pal friend, which I never meet before. And I sent my 5-year-old photo for him to recognize when I stepped down in India. You can come and find me. This is how I look like. I still remember, I don't know how I sent that 5-year-old photo. So all the way I stepped down in Chennai. I started to walk around Chennai city, you know, the Thiruvanmiyur, the place where I'm staying. I started to walk looking for Bharatanatyam schools. I don't know how long I've walked. I walked almost one whole day, going up each and knocking the doors of the class. I want the limit. I know I cannot stay there for 3-4 years. I got limited time. I need to fly back because my father take for me visa or limited time. Okay, you must finish and come back. Because I went there alone, right? So at last I found a school there. So they offer me, okay, we will teach you that portions for your Arangetram. So I say, okay. Then my class, I took, I think not so many days, I took almost only 1 to 2 days to find my class. So then you can see how much homework I did walking all around the place. When I walk, I almost know the places there where they are selling, where I need to change my money, everything. So after that, my class started. It was about 9 o'clock in the morning up to in the evening, one whole day dancing. I learned there 6 to 7 months. 6 to 7 months I walked and back from my classes. I still remember I only took auto once. That was when I was very sick. I couldn't walk back home, so I took auto to came back to my hostel. That's how my life in, but I enjoyed in India. I really enjoyed. Like a lone ranger, when I go there, I went there alone. But when I coming back here, that's almost the whole town was there to wave me goodbye, and around 25 of my friends came to send me off in the airport. That's how I collected my friends over there. The day I'm coming back to India, okay, I'm qualified. You know, now I can go back and to my country and be a Bharatanatyam teacher, teach students. I'm so happy, excited. I still remember when I back in Malaysia, my brother picked me up. I was talking to him. I said, Ayah, my new chapter of my life started. I can be a teacher. And I still now I know that was the last time I talk about it. I came back, I don't know where to start, how to start. I'm stuck. You know, half of my life, you know, 20 years passed, I was dancing, everything related to dance. And I came back with qualification and I don't know where to start. I don't know who to refer, where should I start my class, who will be my students, how to do this. While thinking this, 10 years passed. When I turn and look back, Bharatanatyam was become my memories already. I didn't do dancing for the next 10 years since I stepped back here. It's all become my memories, my photos, my salanga, all was dusted and keep it in the cupboard. In 10 years time after I met up with my husband, before I get married, he even talked to me, okay, you should start one class. So I started one in my nearby temple. I managed to get around 3 to 4 students, but I don't know how to hold them. You know, I know what to teach, but I don't know to hold back the students and do marketing. I don't know the process of finding more students, and then when one of the students stopped, it's just I don't know how to hold them back, so I give up. After I get married, I switched my work as a preschool teacher because my husband said working in the office line it's quite hectic, you'll come back at 10 o'clock. So I switched to a preschool teacher where my work's finished at 1. Finished at 1. Go back, clean the house, fold the clothes, watch TV. That's how I spend my time, and I keep on complaining, no time, no time. That's how my whole day finished. Do some tea break, enjoying life. That's all.
I don't know if she have the passion, or actually I don't know. Even she also don't know she have the passion towards toward Bharatanatyam. Actually, she told me, actually she good in quite things, like, you know, the background, right? Actually, she is from chemical engineer, convert totally to, no, actually she studied in mechanical, arts class, and then go to mechanical, and then work as a chemistry, different. So she got some different potential, not like me, I'm different little bit. And towards my career is like same like that. She is different, she can absorb very fast, she can learn something. So no one thought about her passion, her is Bharatanatyam, she has a hobby as a dancer, she came out that one as a career, no input on that. So we didn't see Bharatanatyam as a business or career actually, no any guide on that. So I think after she came out, that's it lah. So we have our class, I have my work, that is actually our lifestyle that time actually. I am working on call actually. Every time wake up early, we got attend fault, and then come back at the clock, and then makan, and then sleep, and then morning the same routine. For this we have very hard study at the school actually. People told you, right, like when you have a good study, have a good income, your life will be super duper, big house, very comfortable. Actually nothing happened actually.
Maybe because of my first failure, I started and I don't know how to market it, I stopped. Another thing, I'm more into married life, you know, take care of my in-laws, and then more than that, I have no baby yet that time. So it's like you know, it's a tradition culture. When we go dancing outside, it's not good for health, couldn't conceive. So maybe of this, I have no baby yet, so I stopped that. Okay, maybe until I conceived, I will then only continue. But I never thought of dancing, but it's just like that, the routine goes on like that. Okay, think for baby, maybe we'll have baby, then I'll start something else. But I do conceive, but then I got miscarriage. That's when my father passed away. After that, I got miscarriage. It's just, you know, one by one things coming in my life. I just go more into it until I never thought of dancing. never turn back.
Once married or before, I think once I go to work ready, I stop all the social activities ready. But the missing is actually, I want to do service back to the community. From the thought, actually, I contact my religious teacher, actually, my those days teachers. I contact them, then they have one mandapam actually, Potkalam, Tiruvallur mandapam. They are doing some activities. So I want to join there, do some activities. Okay, I do, I enjoy that, I do them, go there to help them, just few single service, what I can contribute, I will just go help them actually. After that, actually, suddenly, I think, Vatsala called me actually.
She's one of my participants, and in my classes, in this program, we get you to listen to your heart. To really be happy, to manage your emotions, to see that you're actually reacting to situation and to people and all, and to start responding. So she went for this 2 days like any other participant, and then she was going for the follow-up and all. She was engaging and all, but not, she's like a normal person, not outstanding, not doing extra things and all, she was fine. But the thing about Agnes is, we also have weekly talks and all. So she made it a point to come for the weekly talk. And she used to ask me, I don't know what my heart wants. I said, never mind, it takes some time to, the heart is always speaking to us, but we have not tuned into that frequency. So it will take some time, just keep coming for the talks. Meanwhile, if you want to hear what your heart is saying, you must be able to handle your emotions. You know, that getting angry or talking, getting angry, reacting to people on a daily basis and all. If you keep doing this, the mind is very active, you cannot hear what the heart is saying. So you correct that, set end goals, work on, give your best, stop finding fault with people, you know, it's like just stop being angry, you know. So she was doing all this. A few months passed.
I liked what they're telling us, because they are talking about being truthful, listen to your heart. When it comes to the part of being truthful, which I don't follow at all, you tell me, whenever I want to talk something, I won't be truthful. If I just want to be in a safe side, okay, no scold me, then I'll tell any lie that can save me. That's how I go, so until I go to the be at your best. Then I realized, okay, there's something I need to improve myself first. I need to repair myself before I go to the outside world. So after the first 2 days program, there's 10 follow-up programs, which in each program, Vatsala was teaching about time management, leadership management. I attended all 10, and I take time to adjust myself to it. So then only I realized there's so many things that I need to repair for myself. I need to prepare myself first. I'm a very hot-tempered person, very. When I get married, the first day I remember, all my relation was telling, you go to your in-law house and you don't slam the door and go in, you know. That's what advice I got, and even my sister messaged my husband personally. She's a very hot-tempered person, you just take care of her. Then I realized, oh, okay, when I attended the 10 months course, right, one by one, oh, there's so much of things I need to change. How I look at people, I need to change the perspective. So for 1 year until I joined ET, right, I didn't try anything. as what I like, what my passion is. I try to adjust myself. When I learn about leadership, oh okay, then that one whole month I'll try to adjust. This is what I was taught, I must change this, I must change this. Maybe the way I speak, the way I listen, the way I judge. So it takes time for me. Almost after I joined ET Ideas as a member, it takes 1 year plus just to adjust myself. I didn't even look up anything else. I said, let me take time, adjust the way I'm thinking, the way I'm listening. Yet I still having problems. I talk to my husband or my mentor, Vatsala. Then I'll come back to track again. That's how things goes. After a year, after the 10 days classes, I used to tell her, okay, these things have changed me, I learned to change myself. Then she asked, okay, then you should start something as a preschool teacher. After 1 o'clock you are free, why don't you do something that you like? First I was telling her, I like teaching. She said, teaching, what teaching? I said, maybe tuition. Then she asked me, since small, what that attract you so much? I say, since small, dancing. That's when I realized, oh yeah, there's something about Bharatanatyam in my bullet.
She came and told me, I actually think I like dancing, what should I do? So I asked, okay, why you say you like dancing? She said, when I was young, I used to dance Bharatanatyam. I said, okay, but when was the last time you danced Bharatanatyam? Oh, long time already. After I married, I stopped already. It moved 10 years already. I was thinking, haven't started dancing yet, so we don't know. Many people come and tell me many things. So I told her, okay, why don't we do this? Why don't you take 5 minutes a day? You say you like dancing, right? Take 5 minutes a day and dance. She was like, how? On my own I dance, is it? I think, so you say you like doing this, right? So it doesn't matter whether there's audience or not, but why don't you just dance? If you like it, you will continue. If you don't, you will know this is not something that your heart wants to do now. Okay, maybe it's something you wanted to do when you were young. So she put it into. She started dancing.
I almost forget about it. So I tell her I went to India, learn dancing. Then she said, why don't you start back? I say, start by Bharatanatyam. I almost 30 plus already. Never danced for 10 years. Even my salanga also I need to go and find where I keep it. She said, never mind, try it. Then I came back. As usual, I talked to my husband. Then I say, how? She said, start something. But instead, I wanted to start my tuition, teaching class. I said, I'll start with tuition first. Then my husband said, just give a try. Vatsala told you to try, just give a try. I start the class for free, no charge anyone. I just start the class. Almost a year. I try and try. And I realized, I still remember the adavis that I was taught when I was 5-6 years old. I still remember that I can teach, I know the talam, everything. So I started my class. That's how my classes start, with 2 students, no payment, free class in my house balcony there. That's how I started slowly. I still realized after a while, after my class started, right, after the others will start to teach songs. My first song is Alaripu. When I teach the song, I realized the whole song is the step that my teacher teach me. I still remember it, without even I change it a little bit. When I dance, oh, I still remember the steps, I can dance for the song. Then only I realized, oh, I still, Bharatanatyam is there for me. That's how I grabbed it back. Okay, I'll do Bharatanatyam. I was like, still the fear is there, but there's people around me to help me out, talk to me, advise me, tell me on the shoulder, it's okay, start, you can do. Whenever I see the obstacles and I don't know how to do market, there are so many of them surround me. Okay, this is how to do marketing, this is how to start the Facebook. They teach me one by one, and then I started to learn from each and everyone. Never missed even a one person. And after so long, I got a place to hold it tight in that place. Okay, I should go on. Don't give up. Even sometimes I have should I stopped? When there's a time, shall I continue, not to continue? There's always a word continue. Never, no one tell to me stop. Even they give me chance to dance in one of the annual night. That was where I danced after so long. After I came back from India, I think after so long, that's the time I wear back my salanga on my leg and my dance in front of so much of audience. I think already 30 plus on that time. And that's where I realized, oh, okay, I still can dance. I have the passion in dancing. So that's where another journey started back for me. Gurudevo Mageshwaraha Guru Sasha Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Okay. Pataka. Mayura, Artha Chandra, Arala, Sugatunda, Mushti, Shikara, Kapita, Kadakamuga, 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 Sushi, Chadura, Brahmara, Hamsasya, Hamsapaksha, Chandamsu, Mukula, Pasha, Karkata, Swastika, Kadaka Vartana, Kartari Swastika, Tayyum, Tatta, Tayyum, Tam, Tayyum, Tatta, Tayyum, Tam, Tayyum, Tatta, Tayyum, Tam, Tayyum, Tatta, Tayyum, Tam. I give a chance for my dance students. That time I was having around 5 of them. I was teaching dancing in my house itself. Trust me, all that 5 girls never go up to stage and dance before. You know, I always speak my students, right? Those who are rejected from the dance school in the school itself, they have a feeling they want to go up the stage and dance, but when they in the school performance, right, usually they will find for the perfect dancer. You know, they must dance perfectly, then you can do the performance. Slightly, we won't choose them, right, because we want our performance to be perfect. So that's how my background of my students. They are not a perfect dancer, still learning. So I said, okay, why don't give a try? Give them a stage to taste how the stage performance will be.
Agnes is one of my participants that, for me, very less drama, very not difficult to handle her. Okay, once she started getting connected to her heart and really listening to her heart, she's one of those people who's really anchored on her heart. For example, it's not the big things, like the small things. Sunday one day she said, can I buy you lunch? Suddenly out of the blue, okay? And why? Oh, my heart say meet you. Simple. Something like that. So it's like on a daily basis also she listens to her heart, and it's very nice. So it's a very beautiful journey that she has, and I don't have to see her often, correct this drama. No, she corrects it herself by just anchoring on her heart and listening to her heart.
நல்லா சொல்லிக் கொடுப்பாங்க. நம்மளுக்கு புரியலன்னு கேட்டாக்க திரும்பி நமக்குன்னு தனியாக டைம் ஒதுக்கி சொல்லிக் கொடுப்பாங்க. சீக்கிரத்தில் கோவமாக மாட்டாங்க, பொறுமையாக நிதானமாக சொல்லிக் கொடுப்பாங்க.
அதான் அவங்க சொன்ன மாதிரி தான், எத்தனை தடவை கிட்டாலும் சொல்லிக் கொடுப்பாங்க. அது தப்பு ரைட்டு, அதுக்கு எத்தனை கடை சொல்லிக் கொடுப்பாங்க. நல்லவங்க நல்லா சொல்லித் தருவாங்க. எதுவும் ஸ்டெப் சொல்லிக் கொடுத்தா அதுக்கான அர்த்தத்தையும் சொல்லித் தருவாங்க.
அதெல்லாம் எங்களெல்லாம் பிள்ளை மாதிரி பார்த்துப்பாங்க. எதாவது கேட்டானா செஞ்சிருவாங்க. அதனால எனக்கு அவங்கள பிடிக்கும். நாங்கள் ஏதாச்சும் காமெடி சொன்னால் சிரிச்சுக்கிட்டு அவங்களும் ஏதாச்சும் காமெடி சொல்லிக்கிட்டு அந்த மாதிரியே இருப்பாங்க. அதனால பிடிக்கும்.
ரொம்ப கடினமாக நடந்துக்க மாட்டாங்க, எல்லார்ட்டையும் அன்பாக பேசுவாங்க, எல்லாரையும் அவங்க பிள்ளைங்க மாதிரியே பார்த்துட்டு சொல்லி கொடுப்பாங்க.
தேங்க்யூ தான் சொல்லுவேன், ஏன்னா அவங்க எங்ககிட்ட நல்லா பார்த்துக்கிட்டதுக்கெல்லாம்.
இப்படி எப்படி கிளாஸ் சொல்லித்தராங்களோ அதே மாதிரி ஃபுல்லாக அரங்கேற்றம் பண்ணுற வரைக்கும் சொல்லித்தரணும்.
நான் ரொம்ப பெருமைப்படுறேன் அவங்கக்கிட்ட ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டாக இருக்கிறதுக்கு. எல்லா இடத்துலையும் இதே மாதிரி பரதநாட்டிய டீச்சர் எல்லாருக்கும் கிடைப்பாங்களான்னு தெரியாது. அவங்க ரொம்ப அன்பாக எல்லோரையும் பார்த்துக்குவாங்க. அதனால் நான் அவங்களுக்கு நன்றி சொல்கிறேன்.
After when my first class, there's a still fear. After that, when usually I will do some homeworks before I do my class. When I started to do that, I feel happy. I can see my happiness there. Then I realized, oh, teaching means teach Bharatanatyam, not only tuition. That's what maybe my heart was telling me, do teaching. So later I see Vatsala, okay, I want to do Bharatanatyam, I want to teach Bharatanatyam. I've learned, the arts is in me, I want to pass it to the next generation. Since small, I think most of the time I follow my heart. But I don't know it's following my heart because I want to do what I like. Learning Bharatanatyam, what I like, go to India, what I like. I don't want to go to school also, it's because what I like. It's something like following my heart. Whatever, I will listen what my heart says. But I don't know at that time, I'm listening to my heart. It's like, okay, I just do what of the things. But there's some point like, when we grow up usually, right, we start to make obstacles. Then there's a time, should I do this? What the people will think, what others will say. There's in between it stops. But usually most of the time I follow my heart. I think if I compare to others, right, now I can say, I think I live my life almost whatever I want. Play in the rain, I did. Even my mother used to scold me, why you play in the rain? I say I like, so I go and play. Eat ice cream early in the morning, 6 o'clock, I still remember. My parents will scold me, I say, no, I'm going to school, at 6 o'clock in the morning I'll go get ice cream, I eat ice cream because I feel want to do it. I want to travel anywhere, I just go, even though my parents will scold me, I like, no, I want to do this, I don't want to miss out. So now, at this age, I can say I've enjoyed my life fully following my heart.
Whenever there's something happen or need to do something means I'm analytical mind. I do so many analysis actually. Which one need to do, which one correct, will be pass or not, this one will fail or not, am I do that? There's so many thoughts coming actually. But Agnes, no, not at all, I said. She planned means she will execute that very fast. Actually, Ilungo, my mentor, right, he asked me to share few things actually. You try to post something in the Facebook about your stories. I just think like what want to post or what people think, why you want to post our activities in the Facebook, all the thought is there actually. Same thing Vatsala told actually Agnes, you try to share something and then she start to share the whole story of her Bharatanatyam story journey. She start to share in the Facebook every day. After shared, I mean few people call her, talk to her about that actually. So this is my learning actually. This is one of the learning. She won't do any mind blocks, no any blocks. She will execute. I have block actually. I think so many things before I execute something. And then being truthful, right? She also quite truthful compared to related to my relationship okay. We got some issue means, let's say I become angry, it will extend for few hours. Those days actually in earlier actually it took days actually for me to become calm. In Hinduism say don't be angry, okay, but I very difficult to apply. But she apply very fast actually. She no any revenge something like means something happened means that time she will tell angry and then she become calm ready. This is a very biggest actually. Maybe this one I change actually. Once I watch her, I change to this. I try to come very fast. Follow her actually. And then some characters change. Braveness, whenever I want to do something means let's say I want to travel, so I will become fear. She don't have that fear actually. All my fears now come down because actually her actually. Because I see her, watching her, way of her attitude, everything. That is my learning lah.
When I continue do my dancing, meeting my mentor, whenever I start a new class, the fear is always there. The only thing my mentor will tell me, follow your heart. Sometimes even I message her before I send her, she's going to tell me follow my heart, right? So I send her, she'll tell me follow your heart. I say, how to follow my heart? But later on, that's what happened. I just follow as it, the class goes on. That's how the class grew, and then I start to do advertisement. Even I'm teaching in preschool, even my parents over there, they don't know I'm a dance teacher. Whoever's sending the kids to me, right, the parents, the most complaint I listen to them, they are not listening to us, teacher. Please talk to them. And the students are close to me. They are very close to me. So the parents used to complain, teacher, you try to talk to her. She's not listening to me. Very hard to handle them. I see the children as it is. So I talk to them, sometimes listen to them. Also, don't always, there's a student come to me, right? She'll be very sad in the class. Then I call and ask her, why ma, you look so sad? You don't like dancing, is it? No teacher, I don't like dancing. And then why you come to the class? My mother asked me to learn dance. I said, then what you like? I like music. So when I talk to the parents, right, the parents, no, she must learn the dance, not music. I like to learn the dance. So sometimes parents, right, they don't understand the children. But as it is, I talk to them in the class, right, like end goals, repeat goals, and then I do teach them this also. If you come to class, the main thing you need to be happy, and then you always have an end goal, not only in the class, even in your daily life. Every day you wake up, you plan your day, how you want your day to be. That's what I always interact with them. So whenever I got a new students, right, I will anyhow find a performance on the stage. I will train the young one, the new one, to go up the stage. They will say, no, we never go up, we never see so much audience. I say, it's okay, no problem, you do mistake, it's okay. Give a try. You know, when they hear the people giving them a clap, they were so excited.
முத அவங்க டான்ஸ் ஆடினது வந்து பத்துக்குள்ள டேவானில் ஒரு டான்ஸ், மாடர்ன் டான்ஸ் ஆடினாங்க. ஆம்பளை மாதிரி பாய்ஸ் மாதிரி உடுத்தி தொப்பிலாம் போட்டு கேப்லாம் போட்டு டான்ஸ் ஆடினாங்க. ஆம்பளை பிள்ளை மாதிரியே ஆடினாங்க. எனக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருந்துச்சு. எல்லாம் கேட்டாங்க, யார் மகது அப்படின்னு. அப்போ பக்கத்தில் அவங்க சொன்னாங்க, இதான் செல்வராஜ் மக ரெண்டாவது அப்படின்னு. அப்போ எனக்கு அழுகும்போது சந்தோஷம், அவங்க அப்பாவுக்கு சரியான சந்தோஷம், எனக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம். அவங்க ஆடின டான்ஸு நான் அப்படியே நினச்சேன், இது எப்படி டான்ஸ் ஆடுமா, அது ரவுடி மாதிரி ஆடுது அப்படின்னுக்கிட்டு நல்லா ஆடினாங்க. ஆனால் எனக்கு அழுகும்போது சந்தோஷம் தான், எங்கள் ஃபேமிலிக்கு எல்லாத்துக்குமே. எல்லாம் சில பேர் ஏசுனாங்க, பொம்பளை பிள்ளைகளை ஆட விட்றீங்க அப்படின்னுக்கிட்டு. அவங்க அப்பாவுக்கு அதனால பிள்ளை வந்து இந்த கலைன்னா வந்து நம்ம கலையாக பார்க்கணும் பாருங்கள். நல்லா ஆடினாங்க டான்ஸு. ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக தான் பட்டேன். நான் வீட்டில் வந்து சுற்றிலாம் போட்டேன். அப்புறம் எங்கள் டான்ஸ் வந்தால் ஆட போவாங்க, நாங்கள் போவோம் பார்க்குறதுக்கு. எல்லா டான்ஸும் நான் பார்க்க போவேன், பரதநாட்டியமும் சரி எல்லா டான்ஸுக்கும் நான் பார்க்க போவேன், ஆடுவாங்க. சந்தோஷம் தான். மற்றவங்க சொல்லும் போது எவ்வளோ சந்தோஷமாக இருக்கும் நம்மளுக்கு. சந்தோஷம். அதுலேருந்து அவங்களுக்கு பேர் வந்து பட்டாசுன்னு வந்துச்சு. பட்டாசு அவங்க அப்பாவோட கேட்பார், யார் பிள்ளை, யார் மேமு, என்னை வந்து அவங்க அப்பா வந்து மேம்னு தான் கூப்பிடுவார். யார் மேமு பட்டாசு அப்படின்னு, யார் உங்கள் மக தான் பட்டாசு அப்படின்ட்டு. அந்த அளவில் வந்து அவங்க வந்து நல்ல டான்ஸ்லாம் நல்லா ஆடுவாங்க. எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்சது வந்து திப்பி சுங்காயில் வந்து படவெட்டி மாரியம்மன் கோயிலில் வந்து வேப்பலை வச்சு டான்ஸ் ஆடினாங்க. அது வந்து எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்சிருந்துச்சு அந்த டான்ஸ். அவங்க ஆடின ஆட்டம், அந்த அம்மா மாதிரியே தலையெல்லாம் விரிச்சு போட்டு வேப்பலை வச்சு எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்சிச்சு. இன்ன வரைக்கும் நான் அந்த டான்ஸை நான் மறக்கலை. அதே டான்ஸு இன்னொரு கோயிலில் வந்து ஆடினாங்க, காப்பாறு டேவானில் அங்கே ஒரு கோயில் இருக்குது, அங்கே ஆடினாங்க மேரூரில். அந்த டான்ஸ் எனக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்துச்சி. அதுவும் வந்து காளியம்மா வேப்பெல்லாம் வச்சு ஆடுறது தான். ரொம்ப நல்லா ஆடினாங்க, தத்ரூபமாக ஆடினாங்க, பிடிச்சிருந்துச்சி. அடுத்தது வந்து சுந்தர பெருமாள் கோயில் வந்து ஸ்ரீலங்கா தூதர் வந்திருந்தார். அப்போ ஒரு பரதநாட்டியம் ஆடினாங்க, அது ரொம்ப எனக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்துச்சு.
When I follow my heart, right, I can see things, what I want to share with you, right. Okay, the dance class, right, I am teaching now dance class. Usually if there's more than 2 from a family comes in, right, I will charge next one a bit less. I will see the family background. Some they really interest in dancing, but they don't afford to pay much. So I will reduce the fees for them. Some I just say, okay, some young children, right, like 3 years old, 4 years old, they want to learn dancing. So I will say, no, let them dance, let them ask them to come to dance first, no any fees, at least a month, try. After that they knows whether, what's the issue right nowadays, when they pay, they need to pay Guru Dachanai, they need to pay fees, everything when they come to dance. So once they pay, right, they need to finish up the full course. Sometimes the children might not interest in that, but because the parents pay already, they need to hold the class until the end, and then continue the next month they need to pay. So sometimes I will tell the children, when I see the background, yeah, they are not afford, I tell them, let them come first, learn. If you happy, you pay me. If you don't want, it's okay, no problem, don't force. I won't take it seriously. It's nothing serious among me and my students. I will even tell them, if you are not happy, you come talk to me straightforward. That's it. Even me myself, if I am not happy, I will tell them, no, you shouldn't do this. So when I do this, right, now I am having at least 4 to 5 classes. The places, no one taking rental from me. I do it for free. The students pay me, and when I want to pay them, they say, no, it's okay. No need to pay me, just come and teach and then you go, it's okay. Only a place in Bukit Raja I paying them rental, but still once a month they will say, no need teacher, you no need to pay for this month. I say, no, I'll make a payment. No, it's okay. We can see you are doing like fully with your heart. Some children, they just come and learn, go, you didn't charge them, and then I used to stay extra time sometimes for them just to teach them. So they say, it's okay, no need to pay. That's how, even now, almost all my classes, I didn't pay any rental in any of the places, because they don't want to take. All my students come in due to recommendations from the other parents. Very less I do marketing. It's the mouth word that gives more students. I think that's what, when we follow our heart, right, be truthful, it anyhow helps us. The help will come back to us. So nothing to worry. If you think it's right, just do it. Don't care about others. If your heart says no, it's right. If you feel it's wrong, even the whole world say you don't do it, you just follow your heart. It will anyhow comes back to you. Not now, not today. One day it comes back to me. I think that's what, I started my class here. Maybe last time I couldn't start because I was not truthful to myself. But later on, when I tried to realign my life, it slowly, it's not a one night story. It took 1 year for me to start my class. Another year, from 2 students increased to 3. It didn't happen overnight, I think so. It takes time for me.
One year, right, since now near to my house actually. After that, one of the so many growth actually very fast compared to my mind actually. So because that mindset, still I said I can see that, but still cannot follow to her speed actually. This my understanding. I still not follow actually. Even my Hinduism class or whatever I do now also, I just support her actually. She set the date, she do the marketing. I support, what support I do for her Bharatam is, I didn't give any barrier for her, I didn't block her actually. But for my Hinduism class, she support me in so many ways. She is the secretary, she doing marketing, she doing accounts, so many things. She is the one push me, make sure you do this, all support you from her. Maybe 70% happy for her actually, because both of us in not same field, in the same group, right? It is because same group, right? So she grow so fast. Actually, I happy for her. But sometimes people when say the very good thing about her, hey, I so good lah. Why you don't want to? Why no one want to talk about me? I am the one giving idea for her actually. So I can say okay lah, 70% is very less, 80% lah. I happy for her. But still 20% in terms as a husband, as a human being, of course I'm not jealous also. I need to agree that, truthfully agree. Ada jealous kid lah. Maybe my expectation or maybe the love that she have towards me could be block growth. I have that thought actually in my mind. So my advice could be like this: whatever happens, so I will love you so much. No matter whatever happens, so I will love you. That one I don't know. That's it lah. So whatever you want to do means you do. I will support you. I won't. If let's say I got some angry means I will tell you. So you don't stop your growth because of me. That is my request because people keep on telling me different things, right? Like, oh, her career stopped because of you. Or after married, that's actually not after married stop everything. Like only our mindset only. People say after married, okay, family stop everything. Actually, my family give bigger support actually. But we don't have that guideline. We don't have that mindset to grow actually. That is a become problem. So I don't want after she become a Bharatanatyam dancer ready, she started classes ready. Because of me or my family or my love, stop her growth. Whatever you want to do, go, you grow. Whatever you want to means you do. You want to travel again to India, go 1 year study means you go ahead. Because when she before married, she want to go India, but now if later people told her you go to India means mostly I think she won't go. She will think about family. So you don't want to put as a family as a blocker lah. Because I feel that could be hurt myself actually. I feel because let's say I block her means my journey towards my Hinduism or my goals will be stopped also. So there's a selfish also lah. I won't stop your career because put myself as in front, my love in front. Oh, I love you so much, you must be there always. No, I will take care of myself. I will try my best to take care of myself. You take care of yourself. Whatever support I can give you. You don't stop your progress because of me. That is my request. The love I think already tell her so much today, but this is the input I want to give her actually.
நான் உட்காந்துக்க பக்கத்தில் சொன்னேன், யார் இந்த பொண்ணு ரொம்ப அழகாக ஆடுறாங்க அப்படின்னுக்கிட்டு. அப்போ அதெல்லாம் கேட்கும்போது எவ்வளோ சந்தோஷமாக இருக்கும் நம்மளுக்கு. அதுக்கு ஆர்வம் வந்து அதனால் நாங்கள் அதை போட்டோம். அது வரட்டும், பரதநாட்டியத்தில் வரட்டும். அவனுக்கு ரொம்ப ஆர்வம் நாட்டியத்தில். சின்ன பிள்ளைலேருந்து ஆடிக்கிட்டு பாடிக்கிட்டு தான் இருப்பாங்க. ஆனால் 5 வயசில் இதை போட்டேன் நான் பரதநாட்டிய கிளாஸில். சந்தோஷம் உண்மையிலே எனக்கும் அவங்க அப்பா ரொம்ப மிகப்பெரிய சந்தோஷம் தான் இல்லைன்னு சொல்லி. என் ஃபேமிலிக்கு எல்லாருமே சந்தோஷம். ஏன்னா அப்போ எந்த ஃபேமிலியுமே இந்த பரதநாட்டியம் உள்ளவங்க யாருமே இல்லை. இவங்க இருக்கிறாங்க, அதனால் ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம்.
I have a very enjoyable life because I follow my heart. I really enjoy. I think I've gone through so many nice things in my life because following my heart. So when I meet my husband, right, he's totally different than me. He's a family type person. So he always follows what others is. So I told him, there is one life for us. Live, follow your heart. Whatever you missed in your young time, right? In your 60s, you don't regret that I didn't try that. So life is once, live the fullest. What your heart says, follow. Sometimes it's wrong to follow, but at the end when there's one time we won't regret why I didn't do that. At least I should try that once. If it's a mistake, it's a learning for us. If success, it's good for us. So follow your heart, listen. If your heart says do this, just do that. That's the thing. Your heart knows the best. Maybe because I follow my heart, I went to India to learn Bharatanatyam. If I follow my mind, if I didn't listen, maybe I won't go. Can you imagine no one in India, you don't know where you are going to stay, where you are going to learn. Still I venture into it because my heart said so. That's why even after a gap, I start by Bharatanatyam class. Follow your heart.